away from me, I'm going to beat off in your shoe. Move. I need you to get the fuck out of my way. Move. I've been thinking about the same pair of tits for
There's a
50
tongue
miles. Get the
and
fuck
an
out my way,
opening.
man.
I got confused.
Listen, same pair of titties. I've been on this damn horse. My ass hurts. It's been 50 miles. I've been thinking about the same woman's titties. Is she in Toledo? And I'm nowhere near Toledo. I need the coconut oil, and I need the fucking bathroom, and I need you to get the fuck out of my face. You want to thank me? Thank me when I come out the goddamn bathroom. Get the fuck away. But everybody's like, we want somebody that believes in this and talks about that. Celebrate. I celebrate all that shit, but sometimes a motherfucker needs to go to the bathroom and have about 35, 45 minutes by my damn self. Leave me the fuck alone. Listen.
45 minutes.
Listen.
Foreplay, huh?
Sometimes I want to be alone. I'm a great fighter, but sometimes I think I'm like the horny Dark Knight. Let me jump off this motherfucking roof and blow out these wings so I get in this Batmobile. There's a tank so I can beat my meat and go the fuck back to Wayne Manor. Get the fuck away from me. I don't. That doesn't play well on Capitol Hill. That don't. Like, if I say reclaiming my time, it's reclaiming my time because I got to take a shit.
This is what baffles
Okay,
me.
so you can go on that whole rant like that, but then I say, don't masticate before you speak. Don't masticate before you while you're on the radio, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm the one that's the bad guy.
Because I don't remember what the fuck masticate means.
It means to chew your food. It means don't eat while you're on the goddamn show, motherfucker.
What am I reading on the show?
Because
listen,
he gets on me for the stuff that I say too. Oh, I eat over here all the time.
Yes,
I'm always eating
don't
over
give
here.
a fuck. You got you have another human in you. Of course, you supposed to.
I don't be caring.
I don't know how many sound of coffees I have ever done where it's just been Adderall and 2 B12 gummies. My stomach in there sounding like Ghidorah in this bit. I'm in there like, welcome to. When I lean back, my stomach like, hey, I hope this music loud, because you hungry than a motherfucker. Like, I've been trying. Listen, there been a couple of shows I had to cut short because I'm like, I'm hungry. The fuck? I don't masticate on my goddamn show. What are you talking about? Weird.
Oh no! When you were celebrating your anniversary, I had a whole lamb stuffed baked potato right here on the show.
I need y'all not to do that. I have a box of donuts. See, one of the beauties of the barn is I can put food in it. I have a box of donuts. I will probably eat before the camera rolls, or I will eat after the camera. Because once the camera rolls, I'm worried about boogers in my nose and food in my teeth. I can't do. So I'll be in here starving. 2 hours of trying to make y'all laugh, and my stomach over here beating the shit out of me. How the fuck you ain't gonna give me no goddamn food? Oh, it's okay, buddy. Get the fuck off me. Make the jokes, man. Like I'm just saying. I just
you
get
you a Carnation instant breakfast and drink it. Put it in your coffee. Eat a little something before you turn the camera on.
You want some cheese to go with that wine?
I just want to know, when did I become the dick wrangler? How am I dick police?
I don't.
And we're back.
When
I'm being honest, I'm fucking serious.
What
Gambit,
the man?
Gambit, if I tell you what Taz knows, what Chaos knows, and what fucking Angry now knows, you'd understand why I'm saying, why am I the dick wrangler? Why am I dick police? How did I become?
Know what I know too.
How did I become Law and Order Dick?
You probably don't need to know what
It's wild. It's wild.
The person that's been texting me, trying to get me to talk to you about shit.
About what? What the fuck?
Probably the same person.
Probably.
Who the fuck wants to talk to me?
Is there an H in there?
Hold on.
Hey, yo. This be bullshit, man. This be the bullshit.
You know,
Gambit
is never. First of all, Gambit is never going to beat the light-skinned black man allegations because
Nope.
he got black boots behind him and he keep disappearing into the damn background.
Hey, Gambit, you're not beating those allegations.
Never. Never
Oh.
ever. Never ever.
Oh, fucking.
Never,
what's
ever?
his name? What's
Never,
the dude's
ever,
name?
ever?
The singer. He's one of my he's one of my favorite singers now. Oh shit! Can't think
Yeah,
of his
that
name.
narrows it
Dre
down.
something. No, listen, Dre something. All that I'm feeling,
No,
need to know.
reclaiming.
Reclaiming.
Oh,
What the fuck does she want?
oh, I know about that one too. I'll fill you in later, Thomas. I know about that one too.
What the fuck does she want?
Oh, that one likes to send dissertations to my boo.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
just-
you know the only reason I'm not confronting this person right now. You know the one and only reason why I'm not confronting this person right now. But I got 30 days. 30
on,
whole
just-
days.
Who is she?
And I'ma whoop a
And
bitch's
what
ass.
the fuck did I do?
Oh, you did no. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. They want assistance because they're getting frustrated with somebody they shouldn't even be having a conversation with.
Oh dear God in heaven.
So I got this one. I got
Listen.
this one. 30 more days.
Yes, I am
13
the
more
leader of the
days.
guild, but goddamn, can y'all be adults? Jesus, fuck
Yeah.
Louise,
And,
man.
and I'm just like, and she's
Trying to figure
never
out how to
she's
fuck
never been quite clear on what she wants from me.
Because she's fucking insane.
And that's what she said. She said that, you know, so and so or somebody will call me insane, and I'm like, do you hear the words that are coming out of
All
my
right,
mouth
let's-
every time
let's
I
just-
ask you what you
She
want
thinks
from
that
me?
Wi-Fi is seducing her. And I
Can
wish
we
I was
please?
joking.
I'm gonna start the show. I'm not
Ooh.
going there. I'm
See,
not.
now
nope,
I'm hot. Now I
Nope.
got to take off the protest
Nope.
sweater because now I'm hot.
Nope. Nope. We are talking riots. We are not talking Wi-Fi seducing me. Hey, what
Wait a
did
minute,
what
hold
did
on.
Melly
Let me
Mel
get
say?
stuck.
Hey, what did Melly Mel say? Turn off the Wi-Fi. Be doing all that.
I leaned back and almost got stuck. Hold on, let me not get stuck.
Please don't get stuck. We ain't even started the
There's-
show yet.
There's
Ladies and gentlemen,
nobody
as
here
you
to
can
pick me
hear,
up.
ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear, it's Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you know what that means. It is time for the villains to be in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Villains View on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters, and streaming on YouTube, streaming on Facebook. Hello. Are we even bothering with TikTok anymore? Or are we just
We
Um,
better.
We can.
can we just we can hit them with the take that. Just it's gonna take about 15 minutes for us to get off of there. So
I was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
I'm
Why
sure I
not?
could come up with a meme that'll get us kicked off.
listen, go ahead. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. Apparently, I am the penis cop. I'm the guy that I'm the dick violence unit. I don't know what the hell is going on. Anyway, let me introduce to you my rogues gallery of co-hosts. To the bottom, Mr. Take That behind him. Well, he ain't Mr. Take That. He no, because we wouldn't be friends if he was. He is the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast. I call him Gilbert. You call him the angry IT nerd. Say hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
You know,
How is everybody doing
Burns'
tonight?
Wife used to do that. George Burns' wife used to do that. Whatever. Lord have
Hey,
mercy.
hello, Georgie.
Hello.
George.
Hello, Georgie.
To my bottom left is the cuddly teddy bear of this show and the Villains Guild. He has the best beard in the Midwest. I do know this. That man beard is something else. And we are trying to get him to just come out of the closet to say that he is a very light-skinned black man and that he can sing soulful R&B.
I didn't
Like,
know
he be
the closet
out here
was trying
lying
to get
to
me
us.
to come out of.
Listen, he be lying. Like, if y'all look at Gambit and think that is a white man, every one of y'all need y'all eye examined because he is not white. That is light skin. That's light skin. Okay? I know him as Nate. Y'all know him as General Gambit. Say hello, sir.
Hello, everybody. This is going to be an interesting episode.
All that I'm feeling. Take a message from Gambit. Take a message from Gambit. Take a message. I'm going to call you Remy Shan. I
Giggity.
don't care what your mama call you. I'm going to call you Remy Shan, goddamn.
Giggity.
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 And
I
finally,
believe the giggity was implied.
listen.
All
the,
right.
the villainess carrying a cub. She she is the better half of my favorite power couple. She hosts her own Substack show every day where she tries to give you news and information. She's also one of the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life because she's only here to sell her records. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taz J. Say hello, please.
Hey y'all. Yes, I'm definitely here just to settle records.
That's all she is. She's selling records, though.
I'm here to settle records, eh?
I don't know how that happened because we didn't realize that she was going to sell the records, but apparently she sells the damn records. All right. Who am I to argue? Yeah, I mean, like, who am I to argue? All right, so let me go ahead and get the news for this week brought to you by the best showrunner of all time, one Miss Smoking Hot Mess of a Jess. We love you, Jess. Don't you act like we don't love you. I'm just saying. You like our friend. We love you so much. All right. This week in the news, according to the LA Times, Trump sent 2,000 National Guard troops to Paramount, California today. The order came from Trump last night after 2 days of protest at a local Home Depot. Approximately 100 people in the community are responding to ICE raids happening in the area. Tear gas and smoke bombs have already been used on protesters and rubber bullets, by the way. Dozens of arrests have been made. A local representative said they are targeting hardworking families and going to facilities where people are literally working. Gavin Newsom has expressed that Trump's order is purposely inflammatory. We're going to talk about it, so I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to let that one set. Don't nobody say nothing. We're going to talk about that tonight. NPR is reporting good news for college athletes across the country. They are now able to be paid by their college or university directly for playing sports. For decades, a rule for amateurism prevented students from getting paid to play. However, recent trends in exponential growth in revenue derived from college sports shows there's so much money now to allow students to, quote, get a cut. In House B NCAA, nearly 390,000 current and former athletes settled with negotiations taking more than a year to conclude. Each school will be capped at $20.5 million per year for student athletes. The former athletes will be splitting $2.7 billion. This marks a new era for college sports moving forward. Anybody besides me thought this shit took too goddamn long? Like, if you out here cracking your goddamn head for Ohio State, I think Ohio State should be breaking bread for your ass. Like, it took y'all this long? What the fuck? Like, am I the only one, or am I,
No, I agree with you. First of all, if the colleges are going to be able to profit off of it, people are able to gamble off of these athletes, and while gambling, they can heckle these athletes, and these athletes don't have the ability to do work study, have a job, all these other things. Run them that money.
Even accept a
sandwich?
A sandwich, a gift.
Long past overdue.
Long the fuck past overdue. All right. In April, lower courts prevented DOJ from assessing Social Security Administration information on U.S. citizens because they found there was not a necessity of haste to allow improperly vetted individuals to have access to private information and documents on citizens. On Friday, the Supreme Court, with a 6-3 supermajority, ruled that they may go ahead as planned and DOJ may access Social Security Administration information. This is a violation of privacy, and we should all be outraged. So, How does that Jill Stein vote feel? You fucks. What,
You know, I just
There
want
are
to
so
quote.
many
if
There are
something
so
falls
many
under
things
my
other
social security
than
number,
that-
there's gonna be
other
some
than that
misunderstandings
right
and furniture.
Hold on.
Say,
I just
way
wanna
to stick
quote-
it to the man.
There
Hold on.
are
I just want to quote Crave Crystal real quick. And if y'all haven't streamed her songs, make sure that you do.
Oh, I did.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
you.
because I ain't in the mood today. And that's exactly how I feel about them. Because they're sitting here talking about, oh, we have to take down this social media platform. We have to monitor this. We have to monitor this. We want small government this, small government this. This is the biggest big government bullshit ever.
Ever.
And I
Ever.
thought first of all, I thought immigrants were the bad guys. Why are you giving an immigrant who did not follow the legal processes down to his college credentials? Why are you giving him so much access, especially right now when he's fighting with his boyfriend?
I'm gonna just be honest with you. If you motherfuckers think we are rooting for Elon Musk, let me remind you, Elon ain't saving these streets. If you notice, he goes from Tesla to building to Tesla to plane. Elon is never going to a Whole Foods. He's never going to be out in these streets because we will fuck him up. Elon Musk will get the shit beat out of him. If he, dog, you are food in these streets. I know some white boys that smoke a whole lot of weed. They call it reaper, and wear Birkenstocks. That if they catch your ass, it's wop time, bitch. They're gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Here's the thing. I'm tired of people quoting the art of war and acting like they understand the art of war until we're at war. Okay, the enemy of my enemy is a good recon man for me. We ain't friends, but you are my latest scout, and right now Musk is my scout. Plus, people keep forgetting that Trump and Musk are co-conspirators. They are lightweight snitching on each other and letting us know what they covered up for one another. They're fucking co-conspirators, okay?
And
Call
snitching is
me.
I
First of all,
just
call
want-
me the DA from Law and Order, okay? I'ma sit and listen, bitch. I'ma give a deal to whoever tells me the most. That's it. That's what we're waiting on.
I just
Yep.
want Elon Musk to spill the tea like it's a goddamn tea party.
And then
That-
once he
like
spills
it's
it,
Boston,
I'm
and we
telling
got
you
a
right-
tea, and we got a boat. Let's
Listen.
go.
Once he spills it, somebody need to crack his goddamn jaw.
Then get him to a non-extradition country and
Yep.
let him dump it all.
Yep. And then
Let him
right after
dump
that,
it in
they
the
need to send a
harbor
John
and
Wick
let's
after his ass.
go.
And dude,
And here's the
Because you
thing,
know,
Yep.
Vivian,
because as dumb as Elon is, I know that motherfucker has a jump
he
drive.
got some dirt.
I know he's got a jump
oh,
drive.
look here, man. No,
with
he's-
all,
he's got a hard drive.
no.
No,
Here's
he's
the
got a
thing.
hard
It
drive
won't
and
be-
he's got shit saved in the cloud. He's got, I
It
promise
won't
you.
be Elon that has this saved. So, to the children that Elon has been a deadbeat to, specifically you, Vivian, because I know you still keep in contact with your younger siblings, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine.
Hey, don't worry about
Elon
it. Snitch, we'll protect you.
consistently gets his gaming hacked. Okay, he has admitted,
Mhm.
and so has his oldest child, Vivian, admitted that it's his kids
Watch,
that
it's gonna-
keep track of things for him. So,
gonna be
your
on
daddy
like
don't pay
X's
no
lapel
child
pin.
support. So go ahead and tell us. Just put out,
Snitch.
just unlock the door, the closet door.
Just
We'll handle the
snitch.
skeleton.
Snitch. We got the. Don't worry about being protected. We got you. All right. In NPR news, the one big, beautiful, big booty bitch, big booty, big titty bill. I'm sorry, y'all think I'm sitting there calling this motherfucker the one big,
bill
beautiful
of
bill.
ass.
It sounds like something Donald Trump would molest, so I'm giving it the proper due. The one big, beautiful, big booty, big titty bitch bill may have passed the House narrowly, but it won't pass the Senate. Republican Senator Ron Johnson and some other Republicans are concerned with the exploding deficit under the one big, beautiful, big booty, big titty bill, stating this new normal is unacceptable. It seems the Republican Party is not as unified as Trump would like to think. And for the bill to pass, he needs them all to be on the same page. That won't be happening anytime soon with the bill written as is. Hey, Lindsay, I bet you feel bad about portraying John McCain now, don't you?
Somebody
Man, I
woke up
wish you
that
just
brain
come to
cell,
pick
didn't
out
they?
the goddamn closet, raggedy bitch. Oh, this one will infuriate you. The Proud Boys are suing the federal government for $100 million. They claim they were unfairly
Again?
targeted because. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
wait,
you
wait.
got word on TikTok going around saying we about to get paid.
Hold on.
Oh my
The
God.
Proud Boys are suing the federal government for $100 million. They
Jesus
claim
Christ.
they were unfairly targeted because of their beliefs. The lawsuit is taking place in Florida. This is going to be an interesting case to watch as it unfolds in court. If the Proud Boys get so much as $1 fucking dollar of my goddamn tax money, it should be predator time. I'm so.
But here's
Oh,
here's
did I?
the thing.
Did I
It
This is
should
the
be.
second time that-
Yes, I did.
But hold on, this is the
Well-
second time they did this, and the first time, because they tried to do a duality of lawsuits, they lost the right to say that they were the Proud Boys.
Yes, they're
So
no
even if
longer
they were
the
to-
Proud Boys.
But even
Uh-huh.
if they were to win money, because they still owe restitution, I think
to
for like the
the
next.
church that
It
now
go- it
owns
goes
it.
So
to the
it,
church.
it goes to the church.
On
So let
second
them
thought,
sue. Let 'em
Hey,
sue.
On
Proud
second
Boys,
thought-
keep
Let
up
'em
that
sue.
lawsuit.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Let
Please.
it go.
Sue
Yeah,
'em, buddy.
go right ahead.
Sue 'em all.
Go
Let us
right
know.
ahead.
Let us know how it
Sue
turns
'em.
out.
Sue them. Let us all know how it turns out. USA Today is reporting that the Trump administration has asked the Supreme Court to allow them to proceed with the Department of Education firings. A lower court has ruled that previously fired employees must be rehired, but the Trump administration is claiming that rehiring them will cause more harm than the harm done by crippling the department
Yeah, admitting that
as it
you
is
are
done.
wrong would definitely
Yeah,
cause
yeah, of
more-
course, that's
Yeah.
going to cause harm.
SCOTUS has not responded
oh.
yet. However, it seems these actions are illegal because Congress must make these changes, not the executive branch. Duh.
Yeah, no
Hi,
shit, Sherlock.
My name is Duh. I live on the corner of No Shit and Sherlock. The executive branch is losing its motherfucking mind, and we're just now. Oh, this is illegal. Of course it is. The fuck? Like let me stop. Let me be honest.
Hey, man, you think
That-
this is illegal?
Duh.
Maybe.
Where the fuck did you come from? I live on the corner
I
of
wonder what's gonna
Duh.
happen. We're gonna get to LA.
Yeah. All right. That has been the news brought to you by the best showrunner in all of internet radio, one Miss Smoking Hot Mess. Cheers. Hold on. Miss your face so much sitting here with who?
Cersei. Oh, Cersei Sauce. We love
Who's-
you. We
who's
love you
Christina B?
too.
Oh, we found out, at least I found out, that we have a fan for Rouse High Exalted, and she's a 70-year-old woman. My sister Dot's in the building. Love you, Dottie. Yeah, a 70-year-old woman who is the aunt of Pastor Clinton, who has a radio show here called Heart to Heart every Wednesday. Her aunt loves watching us get lit. Who the fuck knew?
My
I'm
80-year-old neighbor
shocked.
watches y'all
Hey.
too. My 80-year-old neighbor watches y'all too.
Stop playing.
Uh,
Stop.
I'm not joking. I call her
What?
the shaman of shenanigans. I've talked about her before, but she said, "Do you know those hot men that be on the internet?" And I said, "What
Hey,
men?" And
yo!
she showed me.
The
and I was
fuck?
like, so I was like, do I tell her that I know them? Because this is a slippery slope with her. Or do I not? And I was like, oh, they are quite attractive.
yo.
And she said, and I quote, "If I was a little bit younger, the things I would do." Okay?
Hey,
I'm gonna go back home. You can walk your dog by yourself today. But this woman, she down for the cause because I was telling Chaos that I went to go be nosy because the cop was at her door. Sister girl went to the coffee shop to go get coffee and ended up slapping 3 MAGAs because they said the hard ER.
Hey, yo.
All
She
right.
vowed.
She smacks MAGAs and and thinks the four of us are sexy. Listen, hey yo, hey yo, we in there like swim there, boys. We are
So
in there.
this week I'm supposed to teach her how to comment because she hasn't figured out how to comment, and we were supposed to create her a whole account.
Hey, tell her to
I don't
come
want
in.
her to comment. 'Cause- oh, Lord.
We celebrate. We are celebrating. Our demographic has arrived.
So
Listen,
we're
we thought it
expanding.
was just gonna be four
We-
guys getting high
we
and nobody
cast-
watching. Shit.
So look, we just
cast a wide net.
listen, we
We
just-
don't. Hey,
said
whatever.
we were just
Hey,
we just
we
four
accept you.
said no, we were just four
If you
motherfuckers
like
just getting
watching
high
movies-
talking shit.
That's what I'm saying. If you enjoy four guys getting high and giggling like school children, bring your ass. We
Show
accept all
her how
of
to
yous.
like it.
Listen,
Yeah, right.
we accept every one of y'all. There is no discrimination up in this bitch. Listen, what?
Said no,
what
look,
what did Morris
if you
say?
hey, listen,
comment,
you want
Let your body
share.
get loose.
say listen, you
You
like
ain't
getting
too
high
fat
talking
to
shit?
fly. Come
Go-
on now.
hey.
I hate saying those words, but like, comment, share. It's okay.
So right?
Let your body get loose. You ain't too old to get high. What? Hallelujah. All right.
Yeah.
That's how you grow a brand. Like,
Listen.
Like, comment, and
Whoa,
share.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We get high every Wednesday night. What? Hallelujah.
news on the weekends, but hey, during
Say hey, during the week.
hey,
Say during the week we
Hey.
getting
If you got 'em.
fucked up.
Listen. Tea time with teas in the
trying
bed.
to
All
kick
right.
back and get lifted.
All right. So
Getting
let's
blazed.
talk about it. I believe that America has been lulled into this idea that standing up for human rights is a bad thing. That we don't we it think about it. I just
Oh,
want you to
since
think about
when?
this for just a second.
Ever?
No. There's
Always. It's always
anytime
Wait,
been.
what?
anytime people stand up for their fucking
Yeah.
self
Yeah.
or stand up for their communities, they are met with force. They did it with the labor unions. Oh, a lot of you jackasses that call yourself rednecks, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Rednecks were the ones that were fighting the fucking police, and they wore red bandanas around their necks, hence redneck. Y'all done took it and commercialized it and gave it to Morgan Whalen and put it on fucking brand new F-150 trucks, you raggedy fucks. A redneck
So
used
no.
to be a motherfucker. Hey,
No, look
we,
at
we beating ass.
so no look
But
put
I
it- let me put it
digress.
like this. Y'all you have monetized rednecks.
They
Duck-
monetize
They
everything.
monetized rednecks. You fucking Duck Dynasty. You monetize being a redneck.
Everything. Everybody loved them some Pac after he got out of prison. One of Pac's biggest songs, as far as I'm concerned, was "Holla If You Hear Me." Like, listen, I love the way they fear me. Holla if you. Motherfuckers used to be punching people in the fucking face listening to that song. We used to, if there was a fight going, or oh look, some white boys then brought their ass into our black neighborhood trying to talk shit. Hey, pop that "Holla If You Hear Me" in. Bet. We was whooping their ass. We didn't side with the establishment, you dickheads. And what we have gotten right now, thank you, that T-Time, West Virginia redneck. What has happened is we have commercialized one thing and then told everybody else that if you stand outside and protest against something involving human rights, it's a bad thing. What do y'all think?
Here's the thing. When you get away from having any type of morality and you cannot get yourself to pour any energy into yourself, so you have not developed a personality trait, which stunts your innovation, you're going to commodify any and everything. They don't want activism because activism forces them to actually work on themselves, and they don't want to. They want a get-rich-quick scam. That's it. No more, no less. That's why they looked at a bunch of bearded white racists and was like, yeah, that's a redneck. That's what I aspire to be.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I really want you to think about this. It's just like the word patriot. Now, I got scars and shit on me from time I gave away to this country. Time I could have been with my wife. Time I could have been with my kids. Time I could have been with my daughter and my grandkids and shit like that. Time, right? But I did the job. I went where they told me to go. I followed every order of all the people above me. And I'm never getting that time back. I am never, ever, ever getting that time back. But I don't call myself a patriot because there's motherfuckers that ain't done shit. They ain't put a doorknob on a door. I'm so patriot. I'm patriot. I do the patriot with the patriot, and fuck you. Fuck you. Some of these motherfuckers ain't never left their goddamn city, and they out here calling themselves patriots. But that's the reason I don't. That's the reason I don't. It's the same fucking thing when it comes. Everybody, we got way too many TikTok actors. I said it. I fucking said it. We got way too many TikTok activists. And the motherfuckers that are TikTok activists, they want a purity test. Bitch, nothing is pure. A fight for human rights is not going to be pure. You got to put foot to ass. Hey, Sanaa, how you doing?
Here's the thing.
You go have to literally have to put your foot up somebody's ass. It's not going to be pretty.
Two things. When people are talking about patriotism, they're not talking about patriotism to the United States. They are still patriots to the Confederacy. That's the first thing. The second thing is we don't have TikTok activists. We have TikTok grifters, because activists don't take camera crews to protest. And anytime shit hits the fan, there's no footage of them there because they're not there. Activists aren't showing up with a full face of makeup. Activists aren't doing a get ready with me going there. We don't have TikTok activists. We have a bunch of grifters. We have people that for a moment in time latch on to a movement, forgetting that real people, real bodies, real lives are involved. Because one happy heifer bitch, and yeah, I'm calling her a bitch. I don't give a fuck. People can get offended because a bitch is a bitch is a bitch. And I'll tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. Got up there, showed her whole ass being anti-black, and is still perpetuating a black woman to this day being doxxed and harassed on and off the app. And this bitch is the face of Instacart and Shipped right now. The company owned by Target that's killing the Palestinians that she said that she was a Palestinian activist for. This is the same bitch that put on a performance on a college campus pretending to be on a hunger strike. And then now you have a bunch of people talking about, I'm going to do a digital hunger strike. What the fuck is a digital hunger strike?
That, you know what? No 4 words, no 3 words in the English language have ever been put together that were worth less. Maybe Big Dick Donald. Maybe. No 3 words have ever been put together that are worth less. I'm gonna do a digital
about
hunger
what
strike.
they take.
Bitch, if you don't sit your if somebody walk up on me and tell me they're doing a digital hunger strike, I'm going to punch them in the mouth so that their teeth are wired shut, because I'm just helping them with their digital hunger strike.
The day that somebody
what the fuck is
tries
that?
to
That's just
call into question my credentials as an activist, as a lobbyist, as somebody who is participating in helping write legislation from school boards all the way up to the federal government, because, and I quote, she said, you don't post pictures online and you're not in any Facebook groups about it. I'm glad we were on FaceTime, because if we were face to face, I would have called a charge, because I would have
somebody going to hell
face.
for that shit.
Let's think about
somebody going to
let's talk about somebody that does like real activism work, like somebody like Elizabeth Booker Houston, a good friend of the show.
Absolutely.
That if she came on the internet tomorrow and said that she was doing a digital hunger strike, we would all look at her like, what is your fucking
fuck
problem?
did you just say?
What happened?
Like,
did you hit your head in the middle of the night?
I would literally go, look, what the fuck
like,
are
what,
you
what?
talking about?
What
Like the
you
fuck?
do last night?
This
Did you
and this is why when shit like what is happening in Los Angeles happens, when shit like what is happened during the George Floyd protest, when shit like what happened after the beating of Rodney King, I'll even go back that far. When shit like that happens, nobody knows how to label it, because everybody is so fucking performative. I was talking to somebody last night. I'm not going to give away a whole lot of secrets, but they were trying to talk me into running for office.
Momoa is a good point too,
Yeah.
Michael.
they're trying to talk me into running for office, and I told them all of the negatives that could happen. Okay, I'm married to a white wife. I got a white wife. Okay, a lot of black women go like, well, you can't speak with black women in the black community. Why the fuck not? I've been black for 53 fucking years, and we literally started listing off shit. And one of the things that I said was, I am profane, and I am rough around the fucking edges. There are times I love humanity, and there's times I want to see humanity taking the fuck up off this bitch. I don't have fans. I'm a weird person, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started making videos, the very first thing I said was, I am not an activist. I'm a social commentator. If something I says piss you off enough to where you do activism because of it, that's just me doing my part. But if I had to, I'd take my motherfucking ass out there. As a matter of fact, give you a perfect example. I went to the Kamala Harris rally in Atlanta, and there was this fucking doofy ass conservative black preacher talking about homosexuality and trans people and shit like that. And I literally snapped. I was out there screaming at this bus, screaming at it, telling them, bring your punk ass outside. Let's have this fucking debate. I lost my fucking mind. And and my voice was fucked up and everything else. But the reason I did that is because at that moment, his bullshit was pissing me off. And I was like, oh, no. There was nothing pretty. I wasn't like, hey, here's a camera. Let me show you. We go live. And no, I was screaming at this motherfucker. And then I was screaming at the crowd. Every fucking thing he is saying is a goddamn lie. And also remember, this is the sort of person that will vote for a motherfucker with 34 felonies and has done shit to children. None of that shit was polished. None of it shit was practiced. But what we have gotten now is we have way too many people that talk the talk online. Digital hunger strike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let y'all talk because that is fucking with me. How do you digitally not eat?
Okay.
See,
That's
how do you
my-
digitally not eat, Angry?
Well, this may be a stupid question.
There are
What exactly the fuck
just
is a digital hunger strike? I mean, do you? I mean,
See-
is it like
see-
do you not go
there
online
again,
for a while?
My
I mean,
my
is it?
statement still stands, Angry. Is there are no stupid questions, just stupid people. You asked a question, and you weren't the
Well, I mean, I know
recipient
I'm
of the
stupid.
people.
I mean, I
comment.
know I'm stupid.
The
I admit that I'm
person that you're
stupid.
talking about of the digital hunger strike was the stupid people.
But here's the thing. I asked some questions because I was in the comment section. And y'all know I can be an asshole. But when I started asking the questions, I wasn't being an asshole. I was like, maybe this is a new term and I'm just not up to speed with it. Okay. So I was like,
I ain't never heard of this.
So-
so
That's-
I
that's-
said,
that's-
what
I'm
is
like,
a
what-
digital hunger strike? And then this goofy bastard bitch was like, you don't know what the fuck it is? Obviously not if I'm asking.
Well,
Like, you know,
no,
we're all-
right?
The fuck?
This is what she said. She said, well, when we're online, we're just not going to eat. Bitch, this is TikTok. So for 10
So,
minutes,
are you?
you're not going to eat? 10
This
minutes?
has been the villain's view
So look here.
on
Are you fucking-
GCPR.
look here.
That's a show ender. You could have
Not-
saved
look,
that one.
Hold up, wait,
for the end of the show. What the fuck?
hold up, hold up.
Wait.
You telling me a digital hunger strike that you're not eating when you're on the internet?
Most of the time I'm shitting, so
So you know
That
are
That's the-
are you
that's the dumbest thing.
okay?
I've
Look
ever
here. Hold up.
heard. Can
And
we
then actually,
award
but
that?
hold on,
Every-
award
look
that
here.
hold
to
on, then,
Janky?
but now,
Can we
but
award
now
Hold
there
up.
are
that to Janky?
people.
So let me
But
put it
But
like
hold on,
this.
there are
Let me
now
put it like this.
people saying that if you criticize the digital hunger strike, then you are pro genocide.
Star-Lord, you're
And you
already
just-
breaking the rule.
and you're
Oh.
anti pro Palestinian because this is for a good cause. And then I said, okay, if this is your
Crotch
form of
chops.
protesting,
So, wait,
Suck
what is the outcome? Who is supposed to
Star-Lord's
take
eating.
note
He's
of
already
this?
breaking the hunger.
So look at
And-
and,
and-
and look at
Yeah, so I said, what is supposed
Sorry,
to come out of
them's
this,
the
and
rules.
who is supposed to take note, and how is it supposed to invoke
How
change?
the fuck is
It's
anybody
like-
supposed
and-
to know whether or not
hold
you're
up,
really on-
hold up. I turned
Right.
look here. I turned on my camera, so I took a break from bong hits, so I could turn the camera so I could look on it.
Was that
And
your
look here,
digital- Was that your
are you? Is the internet fucking with me right now? Y'all fucking with me right now? Y'all are fucking with me.
Everybody got to go. Like,
Look,
Was that your
everybody,
digital
every
hunger
you
strike?
said that
A
to me
digital
on
hunger-
the street,
y'all
I
are
would-
fucking with me
That
right
was
now.
your
Come on.
digital
Y'all
hunger strike,
are
friend.
legit
That
fucking with me
was,
right now. It did.
I wish I was. I
Police
kid
Hold
you
up.
not.
a $10
Said
super
you
chat. She's like,
no
this show
no
has me
no. So
speechless.
you tell me. All right. When you're on the internet, you're not eating. Bitch.
Like when your face is on the internet, because you know I kept after she told, like, I had to keep asking questions at this point in the comment section.
So wait.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I
I'm
believe
doing
that. I
crotch
believe
chops.
that.
So look
does
at- I could-
facilitate more.
I turned the
That-
fucking
I
camera as
was
soon as that
watching
goddamn, as
Top
soon as my
Gun
stomach started
right
rumbling.
now.
Well,
That
digital
is like
strike,
an
huh?
episode of Lost.
Digital
It
hunger
actually
strike over with.
poses more questions than it answers.
I am hitting y'all with the crotch chops like Billy Gunn right now. That's the dumbest fucking thing. Listen,
That's
that is
what I was
Shut up.
the
doing.
least
That's
you
why
can
I was
do.
late.
Y'all are
That's
fucking
why
with
I
me.
was late to
That is
Everybody on
clicking
the
in.
least you
So
can
no,
fuck,
I
like,
said no.
okay.
I feel like the internet is fucking with me right now.
I
I'm talking
thought
about that
Taz
is
was
literally
giving the
the
crotch
least you
chops.
can
That
fucking
No,
do.
no, no.
That's the
Hilarious.
dumbest thing I ever heard of.
The internet,
No,
y'all are
before,
fucking.
okay, before I text Tom,
I'll
because
say-
I was so messed up. I had to text Thomas like, well, what link are we using for the show tonight? Because I was well behind. Because that's what I was going back and forth because I was like, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Maybe my brain is just glitching tonight. But
Oh,
no,
Zio
they're
lost
fucking
too.
serious.
They just ate 2 cheeseburgers. I guess.
Yeah,
Zio, you
like-
done fucked up the digital hunger.
So, oh my god.
Damn it, we're losing
Zio,
all over
what the
When I
fuck,
tell
man?
y'all, I am giving
Oh,
y'all
the
crotch
humanity.
chops.
God damn it, Zio.
When I tell y'all I am giving y'all crotch chops like Billy Gunn, that is literally, quite literally, the least thing you can fucking do. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean that shit that ranks right up there next to thoughts and prayers. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of. A riot when we go and flip your
What?
fucking car over. Oh, that's too much. We got to think about Martin Luther the King. But you could literally get in front of a camera and say, "I'm not going to eat while I'm online.
But
I'm
hold on,
doing a
here's
digital
the
hunter."
kicker. But here's the
Oh
kicker.
my God.
Don't drink
Please.
nothing right
The
now and
fuck?
go ahead and
God damn
clutch
it.
your invisible
That's
pearls.
the
Taz,
what?
Taz, hold
The
it.
people doing the digital hunger strike are the same people that wanted to come for black people when it came out that the whole Starbucks boycott had nothing to do with Palestine, and certain black people said that they were going back to certain McDonald's franchises. These are the same group of people.
Okay.
They're
Uh-huh.
doing a digital
Oh.
hunger strike.
Digital
Those
hunger.
people.
Y'all are mad at black
Gotcha.
folks for eating drinking Starbucks and
the
eating
both
fucking McDonald's, but
sides.
you motherfuckers
Oh,
talk
my
about
God.
not being in front of
The
a
third
camera
party.
while having a sandwich. Fuck, I'm
So,
Billy Gunn crotch chop.
all I can say,
I'm talking about old DX crotch.
so all the
Yeah.
y'all
What kind of dumbass? That's
say y'all motherfuckers are fucking with me, right? Y'all are fucking with me. Y'all are fucking with me.
What you're talking
but
about.
if
You
Doing
know
this shit all up on
Angry?
Beyonce's interview. Y'all are fucking with me.
I'm gonna start sending you the vid because they keep coming across my FYP. When I'm going like trying to get like different clippets and like get different perspective, because I gotta read the room to put together the news every day. Like, what are people really interested in, all this stuff? And this yes, and then in the mix is a self-hating. Actually, I think he's the final boss of the Coontastic Coalition core. Because he done dyed his hair blonde, and every time somebody, if there's something negative to say about a black woman, here he come. He getting chunky, but he claim he on this digital I don't know how you on a digital hunger strike and you gaining weight. I don't know how that works.
So look here. Oh,
but-
look here. He start the camera, turn the camera on, and then just walk into the next room.
These nuts. Hold on.
He just turned the camera on, just walk into the next room. That's it.
He's like me. He's
Again.
leaning
He
off
said digital D's nuts.
Hold on. You could do a digital hunger strike and you think you are actually doing something. But if I'm a
not
Mexican
about to
man
do
whose
that.
whole family is about to be goddamn deported, and me and 5 of my fucking friends flip over a goddamn police car, piss on it, it's light the bitch on fire. Now I gotta remember Martin Luther fucking King? Are you for a digital hunger? That
Well,
is
I'm failing.
when I tell y'all that ranks right up there next to talking to yourself or AKA thoughts and prayers. That is literally the rung right above that. That is the rung right
Okay, first of all,
above that.
ain't nothing wrong with talking to yourself. Sometimes you give yourself the best
Yeah,
advice.
Don't get me wrong. I talk to myself all the
sometimes I
fucking
need
time,
an
but I'm not
expert
going to get in
opinion,
front of a
man.
camera after a mass shooting and go, well, we're giving out thoughts and prayers. Let me go in the bathroom and talk to myself. The fuck?
Yeah.
Sometimes,
And then right
sometimes
above
I'm the
that
only
is
one around
digital
worth talking to.
hunger strike. This is why I said the working class people of this country have forgotten what the fuck it means to fight.
That's what I used to tell
We do
myself
shit.
when I'm working in the middle
What did
of a
Kendrick say?
restaurant.
What did Kendrick say? He's looking for clicks and digital hugs. Motherfuckers don't remember how to get hit in the motherfucking mouth, and that's the goddamn problem. I'm sorry, I had my goddamn mouth busted the fuck open from a dude. A punch in the mouth don't mean shit to me, especially if I know I'm catching that punch in the mouth for fucking people, for human beings. Instead of, I'm going to go online and I promise I won't eat. What the fuck? Literally, one rung above thoughts and prayer. This, and again, this is what I'm talking about. The shit that's going on in LA should be a normal fucking thing because our politicians are not afraid of us. Our motherfucking employees are not afraid of us. They're afraid of the donor money. They're afraid of the defense contractors. They ain't afraid of us. And sometimes, I'm sorry, sometimes some shit got to go up in fucking flames for a motherfucker to get the point. When they was doing them Tesla protests, I kept telling people, burn them motherfuckers in the hibachi grills. Smash all the windows out and cook a whole pig in one of them goddamn Teslas on the motherfucking... For what? Oh my God, we got to protect the test these nuts. That's
about 17 years ago. Yes, about 17 years ago. Right around the time that my stepmother retired. She worked for the city of Cincinnati. Cincinnati elected a mayor. They thought that, this was the platform he ran on. This is what he was going to do. He started switching some shit up. You want to know what the residents of Cincinnati started doing? Learning his schedule. I witnessed it. They rolled up on this motherfucking Kroger.
Yes.
And was like, what you doing? What you mean? We voted for you for X, Y, and Z. This motherfucker went to go get an oil change. People walked up to him. This is what you have to do. And newsflash, I need people to stop saying, oh, I'm going to contact my representative. Guess what? Once they're elected, all of them are your representative. Stop just sticking to people that were on your ballot. They represent you now. They are your employees. You are the COO. Give them that performance review. Because last time I checked, if you work for a job and you're failing at it, you don't get to continue. If you fuck up, they're going to pull you aside. You get what? A couple of verbals and then 3 writtens and then you're gone. Y'all are not giving them any verbals. Y'all not giving them any. You will cuss out the 16-year-old down at the store because you couldn't find something in your size. Bertha, first of all, you ain't been a small since 1992. Give it up, girl. Stop cussing folks out. But you won't speak up to the people whose salary you actually pay. You will go and tell a grown-ass teacher that they shouldn't be at happy hour because that's a bad look for your children. And you'll tell them you paid their rent and their bills and their salary. But the motherfuckers who do, you act like you're afraid of. Fuck out of here. That's like me saying that I'm afraid of one of my damn kids. I wish the fuck. Okay, I'll be the first one to send them to Jesus.
And exactly, that's my point. These people act as though they walk on water. Like, I'm going to give y'all an example. If the federal government goes through and pays Ashley Babbitt's family $5 million, it should be painful for that bitch to spend every dollar. It should be painful. Every time that hooker pull out a credit card to buy something, it should be like, oh, you got money from that fucking criminal bitch?
Oh, all of the money
Every
that's
dollar.
in her estate,
Same thing with the
all of that
motherfucking
money
Proud
should
Boys.
come from Capitol Hill. It should come out of their Carpe Diem because
Yes.
they get free lunch and all of that off of
The
us. It should
fuck?
come out of there and it should come out of their health care fund. I bet you they'll stop doing that shit then.
We gonna pay a bitch
Mhm.
for breaking into some shit and being a fucking criminal. I guarantee you, if every time that bitch had to go someplace, did you buy something online and the Amazon delivery had to show up there? Oh, you're the mother of that bitch. Did you buy that with my fucking money? You gotta make it painful for these fucking people to do the shit that they do. That's why we can say shit. That's why people can be online in 5 and 6 and 10-hour motherfucking lives, saying bullshit because we don't learn. We have forgotten that to get something in this country, it takes blood. It takes
First of all, where are the
violence.
Karens and the Richards on the left? Because I know y'all exist. This is your time to shine. Take your nosy asses out. Okay? Go find out where Ashley Babbitt's mama is. Follow her around. Try to talk to her
I'll be
manager
talking
every
shit to that
fucking
bitch.
day. Be all up in her business.
Oh
Okay?
my goodness!
Where's
Don't
my
let me find out who that hoe
Where's
is.
my Christmas letter, Easter letter, every season letter writing Karens and Richards? Okay? Put this shit in your family newsletters and emails. Where the fuck you nosy bitches at? That's what I want to know. Y'all need to be up and through all of their business. Drive them crazy. And hello, if you're not conservative, you're not on the right, here's the thing. I don't care if you got a kid in school or not. Go put your name on the ballot for the school board.
Yes, yes.
Go
Yeah.
become an alderman. Go do these things because they start from the grassroots and build up. Go do it. You're tired of this two-party system that, in all technicality, we've never been in because every other level of government in the United States outside of the federal has a plethora of political parties in it. Newsflash, the Temperance Party still exists and they're still thriving. Okay? You have to start from the ground up and establish and let people know what your platform is, who your politicians are, and move up. Stop going for the gusto. Some of y'all have the personalities and the resume for radio only, okay? Hate to break it to you. Well, a little bit I don't. So stop. Stop trying to be the face of everything. Stop trying to have a chapter in a history book written on you because we got civil rights because people knew what their strengths were and that's where they stood. There were people who were just cooking meals, just babysitting, just a point person for when people got locked up to go bail them out. There were people who were just drivers. There were teachers that were using the school copy machines to get the information out. Everybody ain't meant to be Garvey,
listen.
Malcolm, Martin,
Nope.
and Edwards. Everybody ain't built to be that, and stop trying to be that. We still need educators. We still need people who will run a food bank. We still need gardeners. We still need innovators. We still need those things. But y'all are out here trying to profit off of us still dying.
It's a lot of materialism as well. A lot of people would like to drown themselves in a bunch of shit that you could put on and a bunch of fucking brands and shit. Don't get me wrong. I have a capitalist heart. I would really like to pay off my house in 10 years. But you know, little wish, okay. But I will still put a boot in a motherfucker's face. And again, the other aspect of it is stop trying to look for Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect. Guess what, kids? Some of the people that can fight the hardest for you are not pleasant. They don't look good. They're not camera ready. They use language you don't like. They're going to say some things that's going to piss you off. They're going to forget a group here or forget a group there. It comes down to, do you want to fight or do you fucking want to look good? Because if you want to look good, stay ass on social media. If you actually trying to fight something, stop following motherfuckers that show up with camera crews. Sometimes you need to bust a motherfucker in the goddamn mouth, and unfortunately, we have way too many people that are afraid to get hit. That's why we have gotten to the point where Taz literally just put a phrasing in the zeitgeist of this show that has never been said in the existence of the fucking Villains View. A digital hunger strike, which literally is the dumbest fucking phrasing I've ever heard of anything ever. But that's activism. That's activism. So if that's activism, the shit that's going on in LA right now, oh, that's a riot. That's got to be a riot. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. They're not doing enough. I'm sorry, they're not doing enough. We don't know whether or not these ICE agents are truly ICE agents. I said what I said. Some of these motherfuckers showing up are showing up in civilian clothes with a badge you get from Temu. I said this in a video. With masks on their face and a whole bunch of really odd Nazi-esque fucking tattoos. How the fuck do we know these motherfuckers are ICE agents? You just gonna snatch me up off the fucking street. Bitch, I don't even know if you're a cop. And the way I was raised, if you put your fucking hands on me, and I don't know who you are or what you stand for, I'm sending your motherfucking ass to a cemetery someplace. Don't
And
touch
there's
me.
already been someone who has they've been apprehended. Let me start off with that. They have been apprehended. There's already been someone who tried to intimately assault someone while pretending to be an ICE agent. And let me also put this into your head. We're about to see an influx of crimes because resources are being diverted. FBI agents, ATF agents, National Guard, ATF, IRS agents, all of these people, they are being moved outside of their scope, outside of their wheelhouse to go round up people because now the totals went from you got to get 800 a day to 3,000 a day. Now, the White House and the media, legacy media, are trying to change the narrative. Like, oh, they're doing this to distract you from Musk talking about Trump and Epstein. No, this happened well before Musk flipped out on Epstein. This order was already in the works. They had already done that. They were already pulling resources from other places. Additionally, your due process is fucked. Courts have extreme backlogs because they're telling them to put priority on immigration cases. And before you go, but Taz, that's a different court. There's so many cases that they're being put on the dockets of non-immigration courts.
Yep.
So all of y'all that are like, oh, you're ACAB. Well, if this happens, don't call the cops. Well, since you want to call the cops for everything, you don't have a cop to call right now.
And I mean, be honest. Let's fucking be honest. Everything is being diverted to get brown people the fuck out of this country. The problem is they can't get them out fast enough to match these fucking numbers. So guess what? If they ain't got enough agents to do the job and they ain't got enough brown people to get out this motherfucker, what do you think they're gonna do?
Oh yeah, and they're using U.S. Marshals, but they illegally detained a U.S. Marshal.
And that's what I'm telling you. My wife and I were talking about this morning. These are contractors from Homeland Security. These motherfuckers might have the longest criminal records you ever seen in your fucking life. Does anybody know? Like, on an average day, if Officer Friendly pulls me the fuck over, at least I know the motherfucker does have a taser, a gun, a badge, and what have you. I'ma still ask questions. But these dudes are showing up in civilian clothes. Civilian clothes. At this point, I'm surprised one of them motherfuckers ain't been sent to see Kenny Loggins Jesus. You knock on my fucking door and I don't know whether you got some bullshit ass badge and a mask on, bitch, I'm shooting through the door. Let me see you.
And I'm old
knock on my door
to...
and motherfucking Mahalia Jackson right behind you. Because if I don't know who the fuck you are and I think you coming in to harm my family, I'm sending your ass Kenny Loggins Jesus. You go listen.
I'm old enough to remember that when they started to roll out more unmarked police cars, and when they would hit the lights because people started getting on Amazon and different things, buying the merch, trying to get people, they started putting out commercials and radio ads saying, hey, if it's an unmarked car, pull into a heavily, populated place. Y'all told us the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, United States, just last year, y'all were cheering on South Korea when their then now impeached president decided, you know what? I'm an in-state martial law. The citizens was like, fuck you will. And the military was like, fuck you will. And everybody took to the streets and was like,
Fuck you
So
will.
who gonna go get him and who gonna go get the snacks? And they was like, I got the snack. Okay, bet we got him. Y'all can do the same. Y'all can do the same. And for those of y'all going, but they're involving the military. No, they can't. Yes, the fuck they can. The military takes an oath to the Constitution, not a wannabe orange dictator and his
Yep.
butt buddies.
But the thing is
Mhm.
that they are going to follow orders a lot more than they are going to follow their oath.
And this is why I am no longer in. Because if you give me an unlawful order, I will look you in your fucking face and say, go fuck yourself. Before I was a staff sergeant in the United States Army, I was a grown-ass man. I was a black man in America, and I've experienced what police
Wait.
brutality fucking looks like.
Wait,
You are
Mhm.
not about to get me to go hem up some poor Mexican man who's trying to sell y'all ass tostadas and burritos and shit because you want him out of the country. And my whole thing is always going to be, what about his Fifth Amendment? And if this supersedes it, the fuck it does. I took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. We got a bunch of foreign fucking domestics, terrorists running around here. Nobody wants to say it because everybody's afraid of them. Look at what fucking ABC just did to Terry Moran for calling Stephen Miller evil. The little motherfucker is evil. I'm sorry if it hurts your fucking feelings. Stephen Miller is evil. And if his ass get caught out in these streets and somebody rock his ass to sleep, I do not feel bad for that motherfucker. Yes, he's evil. This whole fucking thing is his plan. This ain't Trump's. This is fucking Stephen Miller's plan.
This is
His
Stephen
bitch
Miller
ass
and
should be
Tom
right out
Hogan's
there.
plan. But here's the thing. Y'all do realize they are already working in their gray area, and y'all need to get into that gray area also. And let me explain what the gray area is. A lot of you all intentionally misinterpret the Second Amendment. Okay? You done stockpiled all of these firearms. Get together, get a cheap website. You don't have to be a design genius. Take some video of you training a militia.
Yep.
Therefore, when shit hits the fan,
Mhm.
legally, constitutionally, you can fight back. You can
Yep.
stand your ground, and you can stay out of jail, because that's what the Second Amendment was intended to do, to keep well-regulated militias in the case that the government started doing shit the government wasn't supposed to do. Not you, Billy Bob, that went to the pawn shop to get around gun laws in your area and buy firearms you don't know how to clean, you've never fired,
Nope.
and are probably in bits and pieces disassembled throughout your house because you thought it was cool because you saw it in a movie or a fucking TV show.
Yep. I'm sorry. Some of you motherfuckers ain't got the breath control for the weapons that y'all have. I'm dead ass. I knew some of you motherfuckers did not deserve the Second Amendment when I saw y'all taking y'all fucking weapons out to dates and shit. Like, you gonna finger fuck her in the back room. Like, I knew right then and there. Some of you motherfuckers and the dudes that was doing it, listen, running up a flight of stairs will fuck you up. That's why you need that fucking banana clip, because your ass ain't gonna make it up a flight of fucking stairs. All I gotta do to avoid you is do a zigzag formation running through a parking lot. Your ass.
Serpentine!
Let me get my
Serpentine,
Fuck
serpentine.
Serpentine, buddy. Some of you motherfuckers, and again,
No straight line.
we
Some
have
zigzag.
literally turned, we have turned everything about a protest, a fight for your rights, into some bullshit like, oh well, I'm gonna do again, digital motherfucking. Digital
Hunger.
motherfucking hunger strike.
I keep
This
wanting
is
to call
this,
it
this
digital. I
is
keep
what
wanting to call it
passes for
digital
protest
fasting,
today.
and I
Not
really
eating
hate
in
that
front of
one,
a
too.
fucking camera.
But digital hunger strike is so much worse.
So wait.
This is a protest.
So wait a minute.
I
Hold
want you to
up.
think about what is a protest.
So
Rioting,
I guess right
tearing up
now.
shit you don't own, turning this shit the fuck down to let your government know, hey, bitch, do that shit again, and we'll make sure this whole fucking state's on fire. That's a riot. Not eating a cheeseburger
And
in front of
TT
a
is right.
motherfucking
Oh.
camera. That's
That gives me
protesting.
that
If
actually
y'all
kind of
don't
gives
get-
me hope because the oxygen tanks are the core the hoses are only about 25 feet long.
As a country, we're not gonna make it.
I mean, technically,
They can only defend a
You know what?
perimeter of about
April,
under
if
a
you don't
technicality,
think
we're doing a
hunger
digital
strike is
hunger
gonna-
strike
gonna be a
right now.
flag on a plate, you out your fucking mind.
They've got a
Who's
circumference.
doing a digital hunger strike right now?
Under a technicality, we are.
No, because when my camera cuts off, I am not.
Yeah, you listen. Cass,
Oh, I'm
once
straight up
again,
looking at it like this.
you
Look,
have
look,
another
look, look,
human
look.
being in you.
Look.
If you don't
Look,
eat, there's
I'm
gonna be
hunger
some
striking.
misunderstandings
I'm
of
hunger
what you
striking.
do.
I got a whole.
And now
box
I'm
right
not.
here. I am.
Listen,
And
I
now I'm
rather
not.
hear your toddler.
And now
or
I am.
The child.
And
in
now
you,
I'm
you're
not.
Like, Mama, put some food in my stomach or your stomach so I can eat the shit. What the
And
fuck?
now I'm
That's why,
striking.
that's why I keep cutting my camera off because she
Look,
tripping.
and
say,
She's
look,
like, hold
look,
up,
look,
wait a
look,
minute.
look.
Fucking eat. The fuck
I'm
wrong
not
with
striking
you?
no more. I'm taking a break off of striking.
Yeah, now you strike it. Yeah, now you
And now
strike
I'm
it.
back.
Listen, let me reset this fucking show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what protest is. This is what a digital fucking hunger strike looks like version of the Villain's View on GCPR and streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and surprisingly still on TikTok. Huh.
Yeah.
I guess we have to say buy it at the TikTok shop every 15 minutes, I guess. I don't fucking know. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as
we
the Villain.
haven't said that, and somehow we're still
Yeah, we're
alive.
still
Oh
here.
no, but they did point out the fact that I have a green screen and I had on a green shirt. That's why I had to zip up my sweater because I realized I was fading
Yeah,
out.
it looked like you. It looked like your body
can
was
see
like
through
So, like,
you.
you were see through.
see right through your shit, buddy.
Said we
my
can
name is
see
Thomas
through
Bishop.
ya.
I'm known as the Villain. I am joined by the regular Rogues Gallery, Angry, Taz, and Gambit. We are talking protest. We are talking what a protest is, what a protest isn't, because God damn it, I
And it
think
damn sure isn't a digital.
it
hunger
damn
strike.
sure ain't no fucking digital.
Fucking digital.
I-
Damn.
Here's the thing that
A
annoys
digital
me about
goddamn hunger strike.
that. Here's the thing that annoys me about that. All right,
All right, night, Jay
Every-
Thomas.
Everything.
night, Jay Thomas.
Night,
Be safe.
Jay.
Night, night, Jay Thomas.
Love you. But here's the problem I have with what passes for activism now. It's not just the performative aspect of it, it's the characters. It's the fucking character. These y'all should know a motherfucker ain't no good based on what the fuck they want you to fucking support. If they're
Oh,
if
Miss,
they're
I'm
too perfect, bitch,
anti-black,
they don't follow
pro-Palestine.
them.
But Miss, I'm so anti-black, but I'm so pro-Palestine. In the height of her campaigning against electing former Madam VP Kamala Harris, she said in a video, and I wish I would have saved the video before she scrubbed her account and came back, because she's been on a dating show as well, like a dating reality show. She said, with her booty cheeks damn near hanging out, that her goal was to find a single father in the military. And people still followed her. People were like, oh, I'm down with her. They could never make me hate you. Oh, your activism. First of all, I'm about to say something. Some of y'all are going to want to push back on it. Don't hear for a rebuttal. Listen for understanding. Some of y'all are following people and twisting yourself to believe they're activists because of colorism.
Yep. I will give you an example. I will not say this man's name, but every one of you know who I'm about to be talking about. He talks about water and saying something good about yourself. Right? Talks about water. Maybe say something good about yourself. This motherfucker said all the right things. He had the fam. He was gathering money for a bus, all this other good shit. He turned out to be a piece of shit. But he had a lot of people believing that he was this good person.
well, he had the help of somebody who thinks that you should be paying attention to other people's dicks helping them. So,
You think? You fucking think?
so Now, there's that.
And that
I want to
right
say
there,
I know who this is.
you know exactly who it is. Just think about it. Just think
I'm
about it.
trying.
Don't say it, but think about it. The problem with that shit
and
is
Mrs.
nope.
I didn't say it.
I know.
A song just came on my heart.
Yeah.
Aha!
I want you to think about this for just a second. Every day, this motherfucker came out with no flaws. Every fucking day. It was never, hey, I'm in a fucked up mood. Hey, you know what? I tried to have sex with my wife. The shit didn't work. I'm mad. It was always, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. I'm perfect. I'll tell you whatever you need me to say. I'm perfect. What? And that's how motherfuckers got hemmed up.
Yeah,
That's
because
how motherfuckers get hemmed up.
a bunch of us didn't realize that a woman that we helped escape a bad situation was his wife until recently.
Do you see now what I'm talking about?
We did not know because, first of all, let me say, when helping somebody get out of a situation, it is not important to know who they're escaping. It's not. It's let's get them to safety. So
Yes.
we didn't care. We didn't ask if they were online or any of that stuff. We
Didn't
just
care.
asked, when will they not have access to you to get you out? But this is
Reb Hayes.
why it's crucial. And some people, like early on, were criticizing me when I would say it's okay to say you're not okay. And there would be times that I would just put up a post like, hey, you guys, I don't have it today. I'm not okay. And it's fine. Like, I'm not going to do anything. But today ain't it. Because that's the truth. I'm not going to be on all the time. Even earlier today, I told Chaos, like, look, I'm going to give myself until an hour before the show. If I'm not feeling it, I'm going to send out a text and I'm just not going to do it. Now, after a nap and quite a few snacks, I was fine. Turns out I was just hungry. But whatever. It's okay.
You're never
Well,
yourself
I'm
when you're
glad
not when
we
you're
got
hungry.
to the bottom of that mystery.
we figured that. Boom. We have solved that
We
problem.
called
So you're never quite yourself when you're hungry.
You're not
got
yourself.
some Scooby
So
snacks.
you're never
I
quite
just didn't
yourself.
eat- I just didn't eat
and
the
we're
right
on
snacks.
board.
But
Right.
that's-
I just wasn't eating the right stuff. When I got to the right stuff, everything was
Everything-
cool.
Made
Everything.
sense.
All was right.
But-
All
But
was
it's okay,
right
it's
with the
okay when
world.
and you're absolutely right, Thomas. When people come on and everything is roses and sunshines, red flags should go up because none of us are happy-go-lucky all
No.
the time. And if you never disagree with someone, this is why I loathe the nobody can ever make me hate you. Look,
I want
we're
to
gonna
listen.
get irritated
I'm
with
gonna
each
say
other.
some shit that's
We're
gonna make
going
everybody
to
hate me.
right. We're gonna dislike some takes that we have. We're not gonna like every single thing. It is okay. Y'all know who I love dearly. We've had this conversation. Like, you get on my nerves. I know I get on my
Shit.
nerves too. Shit.
I go to bed
It's
with a woman
okay.
and not like 60% of the time she love me and 40% of the time I'm fucking up. But because again, it comes down to here's how you know whether or not you should follow a person. Okay? Stop looking at the fucking personality. Look at the words. Look at the words. If the words are something that resonates in your soul, then go with that. But if you're there, one of the biggest reasons I do not like church, one of the biggest reasons I do not like church is far too many people are there for the preacher. Not the word, the fucking preacher. Bishop, whatever the fuck, on the side of the road, whatever the fuck his name is, people flocking there for him or her or them. It's about the fucking word. It's the same thing. If something I say, if something comes out of my mouth that resonates with you, go with that. But stop asking me if I'm a perfect fucking person. No, I'm not. Fuck you. No. I'm sorry. Hey, here, full confession. There's a bunch of plus-size women that I follow on TikTok simply because they beautiful as shit, and I like looking at them. There, I fucking said it. I said it. I
Guilty
don't
too.
give a fuck. I don't care.
But let me add this. As much-
Goddamn right,
we-
I'm looking at you.
We also say wealth does not equate to intelligence. I'm going to say this. A following count does not equate to activism, and a following count
Nope.
does not equate to being on the right side of history. Because a lot of y'all will attach yourselves to somebody just because of their following count and then turn around and tell other people, oh, you're just underrated. Nobody is underrated. They're under-supported and they're under-listened to because you feel that they have no validity until they hit a certain count. But all of these motherfuckers with large accounts that y'all are so shocked are falling to the wayside because they never had any substance. And no, that's not everybody, because I know people are going to take that and be like, Taz is talking about every large creator. No, I'm not.
No,
Clean your fucking ears out.
Listen,
But there are a lot that don't stand on shit. There's one who started off like, I'm the great family man and I stand up for black women and I'm the greatest activist ever. And we found out that he's a fucking cheater that got engaged to somebody else and then convinced this heifer that polyamory is okay. So that wedding is never, ever, ever going to happen. And he's a fucking deadbeat. Whoop-de-doo. Another motherfucker, we found out that they was lying about everything down to their fucking credentials because you didn't pay any attention. You didn't pay any attention. You looked at them being popular. You took yourself back to high school and you wanted to sit at the fucking cool kids table. Guess what? You are grown. Create your own fucking table and assemble your own damn cool kids. Just like when Marvel wasn't working out for everybody, you got DC. When Marvel and DC wasn't working out for everybody, you got a bunch of fucking offshoots. Make it work.
I say this all the time, and I think I told Chaos this last night. The worst thing that could have possibly happened is that I ended up with 1 million followers on TikTok. There, I said it. The worst thing that could have possibly happened. Because now I got to ask myself, is a motherfucker here because of what I say or because they look at the follower count? Because that shit has never impressed me. That I have never... I will use that following count for a motherfucker that's talking shit about a group that I'm protecting. Shit, the villain's here. Yeah. I will, right then and there, you goddamn right I will. Because I'm fighting against something. And if having 1 million plus fucking followers on TikTok will help me fight against some shit, cool. If it doesn't, I got my words. I will go after anybody and I don't give a fuck. Oh, you got 10 million followers. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. You only got 1 million. Do I look like I give a fuck? Following don't mean shit to me because it was never about the messenger. It was always about the message. But what we fucking end up finding out, 99 out of 100% of the fucking time, the motherfuckers that change it up are the motherfuckers that end up fucking you up. Consistency, my word has never changed. I have been the same fucking person for almost 5 goddamn years. The same person. I talk the same shit. I talk the same way. I don't exaggerate. I don't lie. I dead ass. Go watch some of my videos from 2021. You would swear they were made in 2025. Because I'm not fucking changing for nobody. I am my mother and father's fucking son. I got to use my voice the way they taught me to do. So no, I'm not about to sit up and if I've ever messaged a woman, I have always been a gentleman. If you get a text message from me, that means you and I are on a different level. Do I flirt? Yes. I flirt with men and women. Not gonna fucking lie. I do. I fucking do. But one thing you will not have to worry about is I'm hitting you up for money or I'm harassing you for titty pics or any of that other shit. Because I didn't do it before fucking TikTok. I even knew about fucking TikTok. I'm not about to fucking do it now. But again, we go back to activism. Those are the same fucking people that end up getting your ass fucked up. And if you don't believe me, the Unfuck America tour. The Unfuck America tour is exactly everything I'm talking about.
They fucked America and they tried to fuck one another.
It should have been called the Refuck America tour.
First of all, they fucked America. They tried to fuck each other, and that was the biggest grift ever.
The biggest grift this year. A bunch of fucking people chasing a motherfucker with no college education. I'm not chasing Charlie Kirk. I don't have to. I'm better than Charlie Kirk. Bitch, chase me. The fuck I look like? I'm gonna get on a bus with 25 other motherfuckers so we can go down to one goddamn college just in the off chance Charlie Kirk will look at me. Fuck you.
Let's just call it what
Get
it was.
the
That was
fuck
the
outta
that
here.
was the single white female tour. She assembled a bunch of people so that she could catch up with Charlie Kirk, get some money, and try to suck his dick. That's what it was.
That's literally. It should have been called "Get the woman running this bullshit a chance to fuck Charlie Kirk." She wanted some of that Kirk on her face. Period. Sorry. Fuck you. All right, what do you want me to do? Again, what do you want me to do? What want me to do? Angry,
And-
damn it. What want me to do? You want me to lie? I'm not gonna lie. She just
And
wanted.
Char-
See,
oh
She
my
wanted
God,
that
and-
Kirk on her face.
She
wanted that
to
Kirk
put
on her
hands
face.
On the Kirk, and I'm sorry. I have more education than Charlie Kirk does. I have more life experience than Charlie
She wanted
Kirk
the
does.
clues.
The fuck
She
I
wanted
look
the
like
Kirk
chasing a
clues.
motherfucker that's less than me.
As
I'm not
the,
chasing him.
allegedly, Z has pocketed the money.
Yes, the bitch. Yeah, of course she did. SZ, you knew that. Of course,
Of
the
course.
bitch pocketed the fucking money. And she
Why
probably
wouldn't she?
hooked up with Charlie Kirk on one of them nights while she was pocketing that goddamn money, and the rest of y'all was sleeping on that stupid ass bus. If I ever got a chance to be in the same realm as Charlie Kirk, I get the microphone. The only thing I'm saying to is, why would I even deem you worthy to fucking answer a question for me at all? Sir, you are less than me. I have done more today than you've done in your fucking life. How dare you even pretend like you have any fucking thing that I, a grown-ass educated black man who just so happens to call himself the villain, would want to fucking talk to you for? Fuck you. I'd ask everybody, why y'all out here talking to this college dropout? And not just, I'm sorry, not a college dropout, a community college dropout. Nigga
Here's the
couldn't
thing.
even handle, he couldn't even handle driving down the street to the Old Hickory Community College. The fuck I look like? I have a bachelor's degree. Angry's got 2 or 3 fucking degrees. The fuck I look
Oh.
like chasing that motherfucker?
Here's the thing,
Oh, my
Charlie
dear.
Kirk. The only way I would be digitally only in the same room with Charlie Kirk. Charlie, come over here and let us do a roast on you. Let us barbecue you. Come on around here.
He can show up for a dog walking. I will talk. I will start with his Cro-Magnon fucking forehead, and I wouldn't stop. I'd just be making up shit. I would drink some water, no, and then I would start in on again. I bet you pee on
First
your
of all,
balls.
Come on
How
in,
does a-
big guns.
Come on in, dog. Hey,
But hold on,
Playboy,
how does a
let me holler at you.
how does a full-grown human being
How
look
long
like
you
he
been
has
smoking, big
broken
guns?
dominoes for?
You got.
But how does he
teeth
look like he has broken dominoes for teeth? That's what I want to know.
Said, why your eyebrows shaped funny?
Why does your forehead look like it hasn't evolved yet? The
Why does
fuck?
he look like he was assembled from the bin of foreskin that's taken off of newborn baby boys?
That motherfucker
Said,
look
why-
like his mom and daddy hung out in a lead paint factory.
Why is
The
your
fuck?
why is your
I'm
chin
chasing
uneven?
This motherfucker?
Why do your eyes look like they both love and hate each other?
God damn. His head is shaped like a misshapen peanut M&M. The fuck I look like debating this motherfucker?
You
I
know,
would
he
dog
looks
him.
like he
I
was
would
literally.
dog him until he got
There's
ready
no
to fight me
way.
and I punch him in his shit.
There is
like
no way
his
he was
hair,
birthed
his
out
hair
of
looked like
mama's
well
vagina.
groomed lint.
That
He
motherfucker,
had
he
to
got a
have been
C-section
shitted
head.
out.
That
No,
mo-
he ain't got a C-section head. That looks like he got shitted out and she clenched too hard midway through.
Listen, I've seen a C-section head. That head was stuck in the canal. That motherfucker came out with a xenomorph head. And they had to shape that shit, and then they fucked up the shaping, and then just put one of them little beanies on his head. The fuck I'm chasing him? I have more education from the fucking from basic NCO academy than he has in his fucking life. We gonna
I'm
get a
pretty
whole
sure.
busload of goddamn people together to chase that motherfucker? Are you?
I'm pretty sure one of his parents has to be a scabies riddled, rabies having mutt. Gotta be.
Hey,
Be. One of his
Angry
parents
sibling.
gotta
What's
have
the
some
song?
legs.
What?
Angry. What's the song? He should have been swallowed, but
He should have been swallowed, but his daddy decided to shoot up the club. But no,
He should have been a titty
it should have
kid.
just straight up just
He should have been a titty child.
no.
I'm not bullshit.
No,
it
he-
should have been skeet on your neck.
No, he should have been
That's a
skeet
wasted
in
nut.
no,
The
he should have
fuck?
been skeet in the toilet and flushed.
Listen, his father can't even back out of the driveway. That's how bad his pullout game is. He still
It's
ended up with a
amusing that
Charlie
he's-
Kirk.
It's amusing that he's pro-life because an abortion would have prevented this whole thing.
No, you know what would have prevented it if his mom had just wanted to do butt stuff. The fuck?
No, what? No, I'm gonna tell you what would have prevented it. Now, first of all, Mrs. Kirk, you knew what your meal was supposed to be on that date. You decided that you was gonna eat before you went out. You was supposed to have boneless children, okay?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass was supposed to have. You was supposed to have testicle milkshake, bitch. You out here producing children. The fuck is wrong with you? Swallow, ho. Swallow. Swallow. You supposed to put it in your mouth and swallow. Be swallowed. They got a busload of
What?
people. And hold on. Here's the other fucked up thing is. And this is again, I go back to following. Okay. I told y'all a friend of mine called me and asked me how come. He's like, did they even contact you for the Fuck America tour? I said, nope, never, nobody ever called. He's like, they called me, but then they didn't want me on, and they said it was because we wanted big content creators. And I thought they would have called you. I'm like, fuck no, they didn't call me. Because I'm uncontrollable. I'm an odd duck. You don't take me on a tour with other motherfuckers. The first thing I'm asking before we get on the bus is like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Playboy, wait a minute. We're doing what again? Oh, we're chasing Charlie Kirk. For what? So we can get him to debate. Why? You
It's like,
can-
I mean,
listen, my daughter is autistic. She could fuck Charlie Kirk up with 5 questions. 5. But 1, 2, 3. By the 5th question, he'd be over there. You'd see the little gear in the front of his fucking head moving around and shit. She's autistic.
like the little Windows icon just
The
tick tick tick
fuck?
tick 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 tick
First
tick.
of all, at the moment they
That
would have been
damn
like, we're
hourglass just
taking.
keep going around.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
first moment of we're taking a bus. No, we are
We
not.
ain't taking no bus. Just tell me
Say-
where y'all
nah.
gonna be at. I got
Just
a
tell me
truck.
where it's at,
Yeah,
and
I
I'll
will
meet
be
you there.
I got a truck,
behind in
motherfucker.
my
I'm
car.
driving. I'm not getting in the butt. Number one, I'm not cool with that many people being around me to begin with. And secondly, I like to be able to drive my own shit. That way, if the shit's fucked up, I get in my shit and drive the fuck home. Listen, the first day they out here in the heat in College Station chasing down Charlie Kirk, I'd be like, hey, give my $1,300. Give my money so I get the fuck out. I'm not chasing him. And what do we do when we find him? He's too fucking stupid to do any goddamn thing else. It's like running around in a fucking circle chasing a hamster. What am I supposed to do when I catch him? Well,
And
get
then-
him to come over and debate Dean. What?
And here's the thing, my thing is this:
Shut your
What-
fucking mouth.
what exactly was their end goal after if they were to debate Charlie Kirk? What is their end goal for that debate to be?
Nothing. That again, they had no clear goal. They had the reasoning for putting this shit together to begin with was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of. And you get a busload of people and you promise them some money, and where is he at with the money? Hey, bitch. Hey.
Yeah, because at no
if that
point
first
did they say.
$3,200 don't show up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock your ass. to
At
sleep.
no point did they say, "Hey, this is what we want to discuss. This is our." None of that. When I first heard about it, first of all, the fact that just for me, all of the videos leading up to before they touched down on their stops, the only faces I saw talking about it were white. I was like, "Yeah, I'm good.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun.
good."
I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm
No
good.
disrespect to any white person listening or watching this show, but please understand something. White leftists can't lead me to the bathroom in my own motherfucking house. White
Here's
leftists
the-
is the
and,
reason we got this orange bastard in the goddamn White House in the first place. I ain't following some of these motherfuckers.
And caveat, white people who have decided to label themselves as an activist, when you get on these lives and the entirety of your panel are just as white as the milk section of the grocery store, miss me with it. Do not say that you are about inclusion and equity, but the only melanated voices are delegated and relegated to the comment section only.
Here's the crazy thing. Tomorrow, I give y'all a challenge. Everybody that has a TikTok account, I give you a challenge. If you're a leftist, a liberal, a progressive, or whatever, and you're following a bunch of liberals and progressives, and they go live, I challenge you to go into 5 of them and look how hard they're begging MAGA supporters to come up. Look how hard they are begging. MAGA come up. MAGA come up. MAGA request up. Do you know why they're doing that? Because MAGA is funny in the comment section, but you can these motherfuckers, when a spotlight hits these people, they roaches with the lights on. You listen, it's cool to talk about y'all like trans women in sports in the comment section of a live. It's another thing to stay in there with a motherfucker that's gonna go, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Did your mother and father have any children that didn't crack their fucking forehead coming out the birth canal? Is your mama still eating them lead paints dipped in fucking white out? It looks real. That's why these people had to beg for these dumb. If you look at an all MAGA live, go on your FYP and look at an all MAGA live. You want to talk about an echo chamber of dumbass? It's like 10 assholes, 10 literal assholes in one room farting, and each one comparing the fart that they had come out of their ass. These people are some of the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. So explain to me, why the fuck would I be on a live with anybody and one of these dumbasses? People are like, oh my God. Nah, that's Libs. Hey, Lady Slay, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Woman, I will tear your fucking ass up and have your ass crying to your therapist in the morning. Leave me the fuck alone. Especially on our show. Nah, I'm gonna need you to check left. The fuck? But again,
First of all, you don't want this smoke.
You don't
Miss
want this.
Mamas. You
do
don't
not want
want
this. You don't want none of this. Tonight? Oh no.
Oh, that bitch is yeeted. She been done yeeted.
You got that right. I knew you yeeted her, but
oh, she was
bitch,
been
listen,
yeeted. Yeah.
I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos, bitch. Don't bring your ass up in here tonight. Don't. Listen, the rest of the week, anything with GCPR on it, stay away from it. Yeah. And Sundays, I would definitely stay the fuck away from this show. Stay the fuck away from this show, because we will make a whole hour of just talking bad about your ass. You will be crying, I don't know why the Negro said that about my mom. She was a great bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just know I'm always hungry.
Listen, you better you better sit down and be humble. Listen, she's hungry. I'm an asshole. Gambit laughs at you, and Angry's just gonna get high and go, now what did you learn? I bet you won't bring your motherfucking ass up in here again. The fuck?
Yeah, sister girl, you must be new around here, because see, the last time somebody tried to heckle us, since I came to sell the records, they was crying. Now, they tried the next day to come into my comment section, and they shouldn't have done that, because I'm pretty sure they played in traffic after dealing with me that time. When I say I'm coming to sell the records, I will also break the records and slash you with it. Okay? Okay, because I don't play nice.
You shouldn't pick on a woman. That's why Taz is here. That's exactly why the fuck Taz is here. Listen, I ain't got. Oh, you're a woman? Oh, Taz. There you go. Again, if you look at these fucking MAGA people, they're not special. They're the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. Jordan Peterson, I just found out Jordan Peterson's on benzos. I did not know this.
Wait,
I had no idea.
Drugs.
I did not know that Jordan Peterson is on benzos.
I feel like they all got the same drug dealer.
Professor, you talk all this Western chauvinist bullshit, and your ass is a drug addict. Sit down. The moment you have to take a
We
pharmaceutical
are
to
all
talk the bullshit that
drugs.
you're talking, I have won, you have lost. Go sit down. And Charlie, they literally got a whole tour together. And they're trying to do part 2 with Ray Ray and Mercedes.
Oh God.
Hey, why don't y'all just call it We Need the Money?
Not
Just
Ray
call
Ray.
it the Please Listen to My Demo.
Must be the money.
Listen,
that's
Phyllis,
turning
what-
them
You know what?
on.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
What
just
is
tell- just
what
tell
what
the
is
truth.
what is
Just
Ray
tell
Ray
the
gonna do? Is he gonna go around just
Get beat up.
Get his
challenging
ass whooped.
challenging people to a fight?
But hold on. Ray Ray's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I'll challenge any liberal content creator. And motherfuckers that look like Bane was coming out of the woodwork. You're not in my weight class, bitch. That's not what you said, sir.
Said,
And you notice
no,
Ray
you
Ray's
said
ass been
said
gone.
no, you said any leftist.
Listen,
You said any liberal.
I knew shit was fucked up. I love Eddie Brock. Shout out
Oh,
to
and
him.
then
That's my
and
big
then,
brother. That's
then
my
did
brother.
you hear? Did you hear? Then somebody else came in and was like, "Did you hear him? He said spar, not fight. Sparring
Says
is between
sparring
friends.
is different than
Fighting is
fighting.
between enemies.
Oh,
I'm
And
like,
then-
oh,
and then
now
it
we
became,
wanna play
well,
semantics.
oh, now exactly.
Said,
Now
well,
we
then
doing
it was like
semantics.
it's in my
Now
weight
we
class.
doing semantics.
It's like, oh, it's in my
Again.
weight class. You never heard of weight classes?
These people are not that bright. Beating a MAGA supporter only requires you to have. Listen, I'm gonna say it.
Hold on,
Beating
wait a
MAGA
minute. My
Listen.
80-year-old, not even 5 foot neighbor smacked fire out of 3 MAGA. What the fuck you mean a weight class?
Let me tell you something.
Christian motivational.
No, SC. Please tell me he's not. Ray Ray
Oh my
is
God.
known making
Please.
Christian
Oh, my
motivational
God.
TikTok
Yes.
videos.
Okay,
Yeah,
first of
because
all,
somebody was about to send his ass to
but
Kenny
hold on.
Loggins Jesus.
Before he moved to the
He's using a
Christian
danger zone.
motivation, because you know he's always in his car. Before he moved to the Christian motivation, he tried to do the educational thing. He sat in his car. I'm gonna try to say this without bursting out laughing. Bear with me, okay?
Uh-huh.
He had, okay, he had a scroll. He unrolled it, put his finger on it, was like, see, this is my master's degree. I have a master. Well, we know you got a master. His name is Trump, but I digress. And I'm like, what degree comes rolled up? Because I got a couple
My
of them.
degree's in a black bucket.
They didn't come
What the fuck is
rolled
he
up.
talking about?
So he got called out about that. He took that video down. He took off the MAGA hat, and now he's all about God and motivation.
Yeah, because
And now,
danger zone.
but hold on, he said that he's been a full-time content creator for 4 years, but now he's a DoorDash disciple, and as he DoorDashes, he's bringing people the good Christian word and motivating them to be as successful as he is.
Because his ass got a chance to meet motherfucker. He was in
Said no, because look here. It's like
He
this.
almost met
It said no, no, no. It's like this.
Jesus, that
No,
motherfucker
here's the
was
thing.
danger
Here's the
zone.
thing, man. No, here's the thing.
All he
This
heard was
dude,
danger
no.
zone.
Said no, he's about my size. He's about my size. Well, I'm a little bit bigger, but he's about my size. Okay?
You got a longer reach too.
I'm
Bruh.
taller than him.
Hold up. Do you know who he thought he was going to get? Dean, Harry, and what's his
Good
face?
trouble.
Harry, Dean, and whatever the other motherfucker was.
Peyton.
Hey,
Yeah,
No, he
yeah,
really was
yeah.
in good trouble.
all of a
Okay.
sudden, what he realized is there's a whole lot of leftists that
Said there's
Listen,
a whole lot of
Michael
leftists
Pruitt
that
But see,
that they
word on
want
the
the
curb
smoke.
is that- But see, word on the curb is that Peyton been to jail a couple times, so I think he got hands. And Peyton be in people's face talking shit, so I think he can fight a little bit. He can white boy fight.
white
Now,
boy fight. Yeah.
Dean,
Lot of wide
Dean-
swings and come at me, bros.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dean is just gonna sue you. Okay, if you sneeze too close to him, it's pretty obvious that MAGA Dean is gonna sue you. I know Dean sells himself as a leftist, as a liberal, but that motherfucker is
Dean
MAGA
ain't
through and
built.
through.
Dean is not
Now-
built.
So yeah,
for the
it ain't former
First of all,
MAGA.
Harry folded. Okay, Harry folded to a bunch of women. Okay, you might be able to fight him, but I feel like Harry would bite you. I feel like Harry would
Harry's
bite
6
you.
foot Jesus. Like that motherfucker is like 6 foot 50,000. Harry tall than a motherfucker. First off, you gotta reach up to try to swing on him. Harry is tall. I did not realize that boy was like 6'12", 6'13" or some shit. Like I didn't realize how tall that motherfucker was. Harry damn near a basketball player, just long for no reason. And he got, and you're right, he did get folded up by a bunch of women. I'm sorry, kids. When you're young and you're filled with the milk of youth, you gonna fuck. When I was Harry's age, I was giving it to anybody that said yes.
To the wall.
Listen, I'm trying to tell
Poetic
you.
is his weight
When
class.
I was Harry's age, I was out here passing penis out like flyers. If you said yes twice, I was trying to get up
Now entering the ring in the poetic weight class.
Poetic.
Listen. But
Fighting
that's
over
the thing.
here in the poetic weight class.
All you had to do with MAGA, all you had to do is turn the lights on. These people ain't smart. You don't need a whole tour. You could have done that shit by Zoom. We could have all Zoomed at one fucking place. Hey, Charlie Kirk out there talking shit. Is that an illiterate and uneducated motherfucker? Damn sure is. What is he talking about? Women's reproduction. When the fuck has he seen women reproduce? When has he been in the room for some fucking? The fuck? Like you don't.
Like
Well,
you could,
Actually, Charlie,
like
let
the
me
whole-
push back on your
here's the
quote.
thing,
Fuck
man.
you.
Here's the thing.
What
That
is
whole
surprising-
the whole thing could have been a TikTok live.
The whole thing could have been a text. It could have been a text. Let's be real.
I
It
mean-
could have been a text.
It could have been just a group chat.
Would've done that.
Oh,
Could've
did you
done
see
that
the
shit.
screenshots of their group chat?
No, I
Would it surpri-
didn't.
Would it surprise
Oh,
anyone?
my God.
Is Charlie Kirk married?
Whoever, if he,
I don't know.
All right, let caveat time.
Let's see.
Wait, caveat time. If he is married, that woman got paid. I'm sorry, she got paid. There was a dowry. There, you don't. Nobody
me
looks
too.
at Charlie
I hope
Kirk and
not.
says, "I want you to mount me like the stallion of the
Ah.
world and put a baby in me."
Oh.
The fuck? He's
Oh.
married?
He is?
He got married in 2021,
Hey,
and
hey.
she was Miss Arizona
Ew.
of 2012. Huh?
The fuck?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Hey.
Oh, and they got 2 kids. Oh,
Oh my God.
What?
Somebody has to have sex with her.
Somebody let him lay on top of them and give them 3 seconds of love thing. Are you fucking? Y'all are so lucky. Y'all are so lucky polyamory is not allowed in the United States. Or I'd have a harem of older women. Just older as listen, I'd have the menopause marauders in this bitch, boy. Listen. They'd be from 52 to 60. Play. Hey, yo.
The
that is her.
the
That is like real.
the
I-
I hated you.
fuck?
Oh, their youngest child was born last year. What?
The fuck?
Things that make you
Wait a
go.
She's seen Charlie Kirk's old face?
Like she seems to like him.
Yeah.
Like-
He doesn't have an O face. He has a eh face.
Hey, yo.
Like, are they still married? What?
Hey, yo.
Also,
What
Z.
are we doing right now?
Yeah, hold up. Let's not skate past this. Z, you was trying to fuck a married man.
Yep. No, hey,
What?
no, Michael Pruitt, that's Ben Shapiro.
Oh,
Ben Shapiro is the dry coochie guy.
Yes.
yeah.
I cannot believe we have identified this motherfucker as the dry
The dry coochie guy. Oh my god.
The dry coochie guy. Hey, yo.
That sounds like a medical condition.
Wait, he's 6'5"?
Who? Charlie Kirk? Yeah. Yeah, he's tall as shit.
Yeah.
I thought he was. Oh.
Hey, yo. Desperation in this motherfucker. Are white folks really that desperate? Like, he was actually an option? Like, nobody else. Listen, her breath must stink or her ass must stink. There's no way, like, a woman with
She's
any
working off
sort
a
of fucking
DUI or
prospects
something.
would not fuck this dude. She wouldn't
Like,
fuck with him. What the fuck?
Oh, hold on. I did not know this until just now. The reason why he sticks to college campuses, Turning Point USA is officially registered as a student organization.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Word.
Uh-huh.
A word. Hey. Raven Party. We can set up the Raven Party on your college. We can set up the Raven Party on your fucking college. Right now.
Raven
We can
Party
set up the
sounds
Raven
like it's from
Party
Harry
on your
Potter.
college today. If that's all it takes. What the fuck? Oof. He could have been swallowed, but his daddy wanted to shoot up.
Shoot up the club. Shoot up the club.
Y'all
Okay,
motherfuckers lucky.
so
Mhm.
Y'all are lucky.
ooh,
Y'all are
You
lucky.
learn
If
something.
Charlie
That's
Kirk
why
can get
he's
a woman, I
all
should be able
over.
to have 3.
Just
and a
ew.
former beauty queen at that. But here's the thing. Now, I don't know if y'all know,
He
but the
has the
reason why
game
he
of a
dropped,
broken Nintendo.
yeah,
How the
but the
fuck
reason why he dropped out of community college is because y'all remember the Tea Party?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There was a Tea Party member that was mentoring him that was like, hey, you don't really need college. Why don't you just build up your student organization? Now, how are you supposed to build up a student organization when you're not a student at the school? This is why he's still
Who
sticking
was-
around.
And
Who
if y'all
was
don't
that?
listen,
That was,
I'ma say it. I'ma say it. I'ma say something. I don't care. I'ma say it. I'ma tell y'all right now. I'ma say it. If y'all don't think Charlie Kirk is trying to fuck them college girls, you out of your motherfucking mind. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it the fuck back. Charlie Kirk is
Of course.
trying to fuck some of them college girls.
Of course.
You know
Somebody said
goddamn
that-
well, a 6'5" married man with 2 kids hanging out on a goddamn college campus. And he's Charlie Kirk.
Of
Who
course.
literally couldn't get a woman with a net, a gun, a fucking warrant for her arrest, and the DOJ behind him. And get the fuck at it. Nah.
But hold on, real
Nah.
quick, because somebody just said regarding Charlie Kirk's wife, that poor woman. Can we stop doing that? Can we stop doing that? Because when you have affluent conservatives, these women know full well what the hell they're doing. They have the means to not be married to these men. They know how despicable they are, and they enjoy
choose to.
it. They
Mhm.
want to be there. They want to be there. They want to be with them. This is who they crave and seek out. And I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit of something. There's some. First of all, a lot of women ain't shit, and they probably gonna. You know what? You have can catch me in the streets. You can't beat me. Call me Indiana Jones. I'm not fighting you. I told you what I'm gonna do. But there are a lot of women who love to get with men that look like Charlie Kirk, and they are the beauty queen because they believe that that man will never leave them, never cheat on them, and that they will always be the prize, and that these men will consistently chase them around. News flash, okay? News flash. A gremlin will cheat on you quicker than the pretty boy. Because you done gave them confidence, and they're going to take that confidence out there and try to stick it in everything that they will stick it in a curvy light socket because you done gave them
washed
too much
his
confidence.
drawers, she washed his socks, she got him boogers out his nose, she made him shave, she taught him how to put on deodorant, she taught him how to speak because his ass was probably grunting at the damn table making fucking fart noises and shit. And his ass is all out there with all that new woman confidence on a college campus. Oh my God, Charlie, you're so smart. If y'all don't think Charlie Kirk is fucking these goddamn college students, you out of your rabbit ass mind.
And
I'm
you
sorry,
need to
a
realize
man like
that there
Charlie
are
Kirk
certain
ain't never gonna be faithful.
right, and there are certain women. They don't want a proximity to power. They know that they are the power. They are the Svengali to these puppets.
Yep.
Some of y'all
Mhm.
done forgot. Some of y'all done forgot that there are women, there are girls right now being raised on how to manipulate men, how to make men believe that certain things are their ideas so that they can get them. There are women who are shining up men right now, and those men have the power. And if you think I'm joking, look at men who have come to power before, got the big head, left certain women, and then you never see those men again because the power was never in those men. Some of these women don't want a proximity. They don't ever want to face the consequences. They don't ever want to be accountable. They can stick these men out there for the men to do all the dirt, and they sit back and they're like, oh, I didn't know what he was doing. Oh, they put it in my name and I did. Yes, the fuck They do know, but they'll never
listen.
face a courtroom.
For all of you conservative women, I'm gonna say something to you. It's an old Chris Rock joke. A man is only as faithful as his option. And I mean that. A man is only as faithful as his options. Charlie Kirk probably never could have pulled a fucking beauty queen without, I don't know, her looking at something like, he makes me laugh, whatever. If you don't think Charlie Kirk isn't even at least trying to fuck these goddamn college girls, you are out your fucking mind. Okay, honey, I'll see you later. Go to fucking Texas Tech with all these fucking co-eds. Go ahead. Like, get the
And as many
Charlie
sugar daddy
Kirk
sites,
is trying to stick his dick in everything on
as
them
many
goddamn
sugar
college
daddy
campuses.
sites are out there, and as many girls are out, and I'm calling them girls. I mean no disrespect. I know a lot of them are legally
Grown
adults,
women,
but at my
let's just be honest, they're
at my
fucking in
age,
college.
they're right. They're still
They're-
girls to me. So don't be in college and then get offended. Sorry, not sorry. Your frontal lobe is not intact. I just don't see you that way. Okay. But as many of these girls get on social media talking about how they made it through college, how they have no problem with these shit, they don't give a fuck what these tarantula looking
don't.
motherfuckers look like. And as somebody who
Mhm.
used to manage websites for escort services and write the bios and everything for these escorts, they don't give a fuck. They will suck if you chuck just to get a little cash. They want to have those Prada bags and everything else while in college, because at the end of the day, most of them have been into the status hierarchy, and a
Yep.
lot of them aren't in college
Yep.
for a degree. They're in college to become an MRS and nothing more.
I'm gonna say something. You will never. I could go to a college campus, go in, do whatever the fuck I'm supposed to do, and get the fuck out of there, because I got kids as old as some of these college students. Now, I'll tell you where I can't run that fast. The Renaissance Festival. You know what I mean? Like, I can't run that fast. I'm sorry, I can't run that fast. If fucking 4 plus size older women are chasing me, bitch, I can't run that fast. My hamstring will fall the fuck off. But I know my goddamn shit. When I interact with kids or younger people, I know how to act. Older people, older women, I'm a flirtatious son of a bitch. Especially if you say some shit like, yeah, well, you know, my kids are grown. Oh, word? For real? You still fine? Ooh. I'm that dude. But on a college campus, there's nothing on a college campus I want. Maybe the professors. Maybe. Like
Now,
the
I've
dean
worked
of
with
students.
too many of them. I don't.
You know what I mean? Like
no,
maybe
you-
the dean of students. You know what I mean? Like I listen. If like one of the college counselors is a 35, 36-year-old mother of two, right over the
Okay.
desk. But
I
a
mean, no
child, they
offense,
got
but
nothing for you.
anybody
I got
else
kids
who
over
has
here,
worked
y'all.
on a college, dealing with somebody who works on a college campus is like you saying you want a donut from your favorite donut shop, but you let everybody in the donut shop lick it before they give it to you. Don't do it.
Yeah, no. We listen. I can't run. Older women can't run that fast. Younger women, I got nothing to fuck. Y'all are kids. Y'all are the future. Listen. Every time I see somebody under the age of 25, 26, I think of that Whitney Houston song. I believe the children are our future. Now, if I see your mama, it's to the windows, to the walls, to the sweat drop off my balls. I'm not
Right,
trying
like I have a nephew that's graduating high school in a week.
Hey,
Friends of
okay,
his that have
big bone
already
women
graduated.
are my kryptonite.
But friends of his that have already graduated, they keep reminding me like, "Hey TT, like we're grown," and I'm like, "On paper you are," because they'll say something, and I'm like, "Do your mama know?" Because in my head they're still children.
Yes. I have nothing for a co-ed. I got nothing but, hey.
Look, I'm not Ben
anytime you to go to
Roethlisberger. Okay,
class,
let
I
me
don't want
just
nothing
say
to do
that
with you.
I am not Ben Roethlisberger.
Listen, if they are younger, my youngest child in this world will be 21 in August. If you younger than that, what the fuck am I? The fuck I look like talking to you? Now, you got a 43-year-old single mom.
Hey.
Now,
Hey, hello.
hey, Miss Parker. We ain't gonna let me fuck Miss Parker. Little Parker ain't got shit to worry about. I'm not that dude. We gotta end
Yeah,
this
Miss
goddamn
Parker's
show.
still fine too.
Miss Parker's
is
still fine in a
fine.
motherfucker.
And here, my thing is, you got to be older than me anyway to ride this ride.
Listen.
I tried
Wha-
dating somebody younger than me, and it was just like a couple years, and I realized I think people younger than me are stupid.
There's some.
And
Listen.
you shouldn't tell that to a person that you're dating. I learned that a little too late.
There are some 60-year-old women. There are some 60-year-old women right now, and you know who you are. There are some 60-year-old women right now. You give me 2 pills of Viagra and a whole lost weekend, and I'm listen. You won't get out of bed. We're not with clothes on. Fuck it. The fuck? Hey yo. Anyway, let's end this goddamn show. It's been a lively ass show. I hope y'all learn how to protest, and I hope y'all learn stop talking to MAGA and stop looking for a goddamn white knight. Sometimes the motherfucker that you need is the asshole in the room that scratches his nuts. You probably need that more than anything. But like we
Or
always
her
do every
titties. Some
Or
of us
his
don't
yeah.
have nuts. Some of us just got boobs.
Hey, sometimes yes, little boob sweat ain't hurt nobody. And sag don't mean shit to me. Anyway, as we like to do, we like to have final thoughts, and we are going to start with the lady of the show, the villainess herself, Miss Taz. Final thoughts, please.
Please learn from history and take us out of this Groundhog Day. If you proclaim yourself to be the descendants of the witches that they didn't burn or that they didn't drown, if you have found yourself saying that you would have hidden Anne Frank, this is your time to shine. Go out and do the work. Get into the good trouble, but do it because it is what needs to be done. Don't do it because you're expecting a camera crew to pop out and make you the next big thing for 15 minutes. Because a little bit of fame does nothing for moving society forward. It is well past time for the United States to stop being stuck at step 1. We need to get to the top of the staircase. We need to make reality what we market to the globe. We need to make reality what we have etched above the chains of the Statue of Liberty. You cannot tell me how your grandparents or parents came here with $15 and a heavy accent, but you're okay with sitting back as people are being carted off. If you are unsure about something, learn about it and fix it. Stop making a bunch of excuses, because eventually your excuses are going to turn into your own incarceration, and there will be no one left to come and rescue you.
Wow. Who follows that up? Oh, I know. Gambit. Final thought.
Damn it.
Man,
I don't really
listen,
have any.
I was gonna call you light skinned Jermaine, but you know. Biggie said it. Light skinned Jermaine.
I don't have any real final thoughts except for I eyes on LA right now, because
Hey man,
this is
are you gonna
this
be
is
practicing?
this is about to get very, very bad, and I don't think
Yeah.
this is going to be a quick thing. I think this is going to get drawn out.
Yeah.
And it may very well be into a week or more.
Yep.
And don't let them twist the narrative that LA is some violent city. LA is a beautiful and prosperous place, but they are the ones that always instigate. They bring it. They
Hmm.
bring the fight. We just answer.
Mm. All right. Gambit. No, not Gambit, but Angry.
Angry.
Final thoughts.
What the fuck is a digital hunger strike? Because that is the dumbest goddamn shit I've ever heard of.
You know, at this point, we need to just do a segment of what does Taz find online? Because every week, his final thoughts are regarding something.
I knew one of the two of you was going to mention that.
That's all I got.
Afraid. I
That
was
is a
afraid. I didn't know
digital
which one
hunger
of y'all was
strike.
going to do it, but I knew one of the two of y'all was going to mention it. All right. And my final thoughts. I am holding in my hand a yellow rubber ball.
Oh,
This
God, he's
yellow
got props.
rubber ball is very special to me because 5 years ago, I was admitted to a psych ward on Fort Riley, Kansas. First thing they gave me was this. I keep this ball around me to remind me that I am always one bad day away from going back to one of those. This ball represents me not having any fucking thing to lose. I play with it, squeeze it, but every time I put it in my hand, it reminds me I ain't got shit to lose. I lost my mind, got shit to lose. I say all that to say this. If you pretend like you have nothing to lose, or if you have nothing to lose, you are free to do anything. One of my favorite Dougie Fresh songs was Nothing. And it says, and I know this is something that a bunch of other people have said, is that we the willing, led by the unknowing, not doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little that we are now qualified to do anything with nothing. Far too many motherfuckers have, they believe they have something to lose. A brand deal or a following or some TikTok clout and things of that nature. We don't have enough motherfuckers with nothing to lose. The thing about having nothing to lose also means that you are fighting for something greater than yourself. You just might not be here to see it. And that's what this represents. There was a time I didn't think I was going to make it. I have been hospitalized twice. I've spent 6 days in a psych ward in Yeongseong, South Korea, and I spent 2 days in a psych ward in Fort Riley. I've told this story before that I had nightmares every night from 1989 until 2013. I have seen myself die 1,000 different ways. Some of them very mild, some of them so graphic that it took me a few minutes after I woke up to remember I'm no longer drinking. When you see that much death of yourself, you tend to go crazy. And I think I have. And those 2 hospitalizations were examples of it. So every time you see me in a camera, I live like I have nothing to lose. Because I lost the one thing that drives most people, my mind. Now, this sounds like the ramblings of someone who, oh, wow, this is weird. It's not. The people in LA ain't got shit to lose. So they're fighting their asses off. Just like the people during the George Floyd protests had nothing to lose. So they were fighting their asses. No one who worries about brand deals or following changes the fucking world. The people that change the world the most are the ones that have nothing to lose. There is an old saying in a book about the samurai that one should wake up every day like they are already dead and then act on that. We don't have enough people doing that. You can't change the world with a brand deal. You cannot change the world with a following count. You can't change the world by worrying about if somebody's going to see you in the right light. Is your hair right? Is your makeup on correctly? No. In order to change the world, you got to be willing to fight. And the only way to fight, the truly only way to fight, is if you ain't got shit to lose. I have tried over 5 years to give people that motivation, to live life like you ain't got shit to lose. And I speak of it from a man who collected this little yellow ball when I thought I had lost my mind. I ain't perfect. I don't expect to be. But there's nothing you can take from me, because I've already lost it once. I'll lose it again. And it doesn't matter as long as I change the world. And with that, we have come to the end of another beautiful show. I would like to thank the usual rogues gallery of Gambit, Angry, and Taz. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. We will see all of you in 7 whole days. We have a very special guest coming on next week. I cannot wait for all of you to get a chance to meet her. Just put it this way, bitch happens. That's all you got to know. Bitch happens. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned on these Ghost Claw Productions radio airwaves for Conversations with T. Nathan. Once again, the villains are out.